The hot shorts have been hung up.
Willa Ford wanted to be bad in 2001, but fast forward to 2019.
If you would have asked me 18 years ago, would I be sitting here talking about interior design? I would have said, yeah, right.
Is this a hamper?
They're just like finishing pieces.
So you were what I was missing in this whole scenario.
I mean, finally found me.
Yep, that's Scott Disick asking Willa for design advice on Flip It Like Disick, a new reality series where we'll see the Lord and his team go to work flipping houses.
How do you get involved in the Scott Disick inner circle?
Yeah.
Are you in the Kardashian Mommy and Me club?
Yeah, no, I'm not. Randomly, I had helped him. A friend had recommended me to do a couple things at his house. I helped him with that stuff. This is a little while back. And then when this came up, he knew that he needed somebody, and he was like, you know, I worked with Willa Ford, who's an interior designer now, and my name started to come up in the conversation. He called me and said, would you be interested in talking about this? And that's just, the rest sort of just is history.
Are you friendly at all with Courtney? I know Chloe's going to be on the show.
Yeah, I mean, really, I spend most of my time with Scott. You can say what you want about any of it, but
Sure.
I do think that that family sticks together in a really interesting way, and they lift each other up, which is very cool. And you see his kids and his beautiful relationship, their modern family that him and Courtney have created. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people
It's
really
inspiring.
need to see this because they see everything that they went through and the bottom of the barrel, and then they see where they are now. And I think parents that aren't together anymore need to see this because it's very important for the children.
You can't predict what can go wrong with the house.
I am very proud of you.
I was doing interior design just to fill my soul because I loved it, but there was a moment when I decided I wanted to be in control of the yes and the no that was said to me. And with acting and music, there was always a gatekeeper. And by starting my own business and being an entrepreneur, I was now my own gatekeeper. It was really a no-brainer for me to just completely pivot because I knew something was missing in my soul.
What was it that was missing? That I know you're such
Yeah.
a talented singer, dancer, actress.
Yeah.
Why did that stop fulfilling you?
I think when you create, sometimes it can get stifled and the love of the create itself can be gone.
Sure.
And so for me, when I go into a home and I'm creating that home, nobody was stifling my creativity. And I think I just go to bed at night seeing this masterpiece that I know I've given this family. And I also think the act of serving. You know, yes, when I was writing music, I think I was serving more people, but I wasn't seeing it directly.
Right. You didn't know that I was at home in my bedroom.
Correct.
Copying the choreography, doing all of that. Yes.
I didn't, but now I see how it impacts a whole family.
Right.
And that takeaway for me is so beautiful that I feel really, really fulfilled. I mean, normally we work up to a project for 2 months. So
Right, so you figure you do this in like a week.
Oh my God.
You're part of this reality TV landscape.
Yeah.
Any apprehension about that? It's a lot to have cameras invade your life.
Yeah, there was a lot of apprehension. I had built this company, stepped out of the limelight, living this like really normal life. And then when Scott called me and asked me if I would be a part of this, I thought, this is going to be like a really big commitment for my whole family. So really we sat down as a family and we talked about it. We're Christians, we prayed about it. Was this something that we felt like was good for our marriage? Was this something good for our family? And after, you know, a long discussion, we both felt like we're in a place where we feel solid in our foundation, and it was time and it was okay to let people in on that. My husband and my son are off limits on any TV shows.
Okay, so that's just completely off the table.
You won't see them at all. They're
At
private. This is Lord
I
life.
could sit in
You would
there
soak
with
in
my
there.
throne and my cup
Of.
sparkling water.
Do you have a regal name now? I know he's the Lord.
So what's going on in the Lord's life?
Being royal as that.
Yes, at one point he says, you are now a lady.
A proper lady.
Yes, a proper lady, which, whatever that means, fantastic.
I love it.
I'm through with you. Did you understand that?
The last single you dropped was in 2004.
Yeah.
Which, in my humble opinion, was too long ago. The fans want more.
I know.
Is there a chance we'll get more?
Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is anybody that's an entrepreneur knows, I mean, getting
It's
a business
full-time.
Getting a business off the ground is pretty intense. My husband travels a lot for work. I also am a mom to a 2.5-year-old. If you would have asked me 18 years ago, would I be sitting here talking about interior design? I would have said, yeah, right.
You're crazy.
So maybe in 20 more years when I'm a little older, you know.